Small seed book entry, written by Luna, with the full crew gathered at the Santa Cruz Coffee Roasters on a golden, glowing day. Title, The Blessing of Companionship by Luna for Small Seed Books of Santa Cruz. It was one of those perfect Santa Cruz days. Sunlight spilling through the redwoods, a light sea breeze drifting inland, the sound of gulls mixing with the hum of Pacific Avenue. The cafe patio buzzed with gentle chatter, espresso steam, and laughter. The crew was all there: Luna, Glinda, Sid, Guru P, Portillo Man, Tara Singh, and Eclectic Scout. Even from a distance, anyone could tell this table carried warmth, friendship, and curiosity about life's great mysteries. Guru, stretching out his arms and grinning wide, "Have you seen what a beautiful day it is out there?" "Of course you have. Isn't it amazing? So bright and cheerful today, so many smiling faces. What a great town we live in." Everyone nodded in agreement, letting the glow of the morning settle into their hearts. Luna, smiling, pen already poised over her notebook. "You know, the more I write in this Santa Cruz zine, the more I realize how blessed I am to have such good friends, good companions, people I can talk to about any spiritual matter. Truly, how wonderful is that?" She glanced around the table, her eyes landing on each of them. Sid, serene as always. Glinda with her radiant kindness. Tara with his steady, grounded calm. Scout with his spark of wonder. And of course, Guru P, whose grin could outshine the sun. "We are so blessed," she continued softly, "to live in Santa Cruz, surrounded by so many like-minded souls, people who care about the earth, who care about each other, who are searching for what the mystery is really about." Glinda, her tone gentle and glowing. "Yes, blessed indeed. Just the other day, I walked down to Natural Bridges to see the monarchs, their orange wings lighting up the eucalyptus grove. I couldn't help but feel that same sense of gratitude. We live in such a sacred place. Land, sea, and spirit, all in harmony. In my tradition, we say that the company of the wise and the good is one of life's greatest blessings. It purifies the heart. When I sit here with all of you, I feel that same spirit. This too is satsang, a sacred gathering where truth is reflected in friendship." Sid, swirling his tea. "And it's funny, every time we meet, we end up circling back to the same essence. Whether it's the Tao, the divine feminine, or the songs of the Sweat Lodge, it's all the same current flowing through different rivers. Maybe that's what spirituality is, recognizing that all of it leads back to love." "Well said, Sid. You know, every time I leave here, I feel more grounded, more connected. I've sat in so many places over the years, temples, sweat lodges, meditation halls, but this little coffee house, it's our modern sacred circle." "Here's to that, our sacred circle of caffeine and conversation." Everyone laughed, the sound blending with the music from the cafe speakers, an old Neil Young tune floating through the air. Are we not blessed being able to sit in a redwood grove, wrapped in its beauty? Are we not blessed being able to put our feet in the vast ocean waters? Are we not blessed to see the migration of whales, the play of dolphins, the call of the raven overhead? She looked up from her notes, smiling softly. "We sure have come a long way this year, Glinda. I feel closer to you, to all of you, every time we meet. Every time we leave this cafe, I feel my heart filled." Reaching out to touch Luna's hand. "And that, my dear, is the essence of spirituality, love made real in the presence of friends." The group fell silent for a moment, each one savoring that truth. Outside, a butterfly fluttered past, carried by the breeze, a reminder perhaps from the great mystery itself. "Before I go, I just want to say, may we all continue to walk in beauty, in gratitude, and in good company." Everyone raised their cups, echoing softly, "Waheguru, Amen, Aho, and cheers." They laughed, hugged, and drifted off into the bright Santa Cruz afternoon, hearts full, spirits light, and blessings shared. Closing reflection from Luna, her quiet moment of poetry at the end of the zine entry, written as the cafe empties and the late afternoon sun filters through the window. Luna's reflection. "When I sit down to write after days like this, I realize that spirituality isn't found in distant mountains or ancient temples. It's found right here, in the laughter between friends, in the warmth of a shared cup, in the stories that remind us of who we really are." The path of spirit is not lonely when walked together. Each conversation, each smile, each act of listening becomes a small prayer in motion. And maybe that's what enlightenment truly is. Not some far-off peak to climb, but a moment like this, when the heart opens wide enough to hold the whole world. So I close my notebook and whisper my thanks for this sunlit town, for these kindred souls, and for the great mystery that keeps weaving us together, one small seed at a time.
Please click like and then subscribe. Also share this video with your friends. Thank you.